Welcome to another captivating episode of Raw MOMversations,
where fearless moms and experts unite to explore alternative practices. Hey there, I'm Ally.
And I'm Melania. Our mission is to empower your one-of-a-kind parenting journey. Join us as we explore unconventional birthing and parenting methods.
Get ready for inspiration, authentic stories, and unwavering family love.
Together, we're rewriting our rules of parenting one bold step at a time.
So without further ado, let's kick off this empowering MOMversation.
Raw MOMversations, where fearless motherhood leads the way.
And we are live.
Can I break out into song? Jingle bells, and jingle bell rock.
Okay,
no.
I need to read you something.
Okay.
This is from the Daily Mail. It's an article that just came out. It says, playing Christmas music too early can be bad for your health. Experts say jolly jingles trigger stress over pressure to buy, spend, and be happy.
That is lies.
That is truth.
No, that is lies. I've literally just saw, who's Daily Mail anyways? Don't they always have...
Well,
bad stories anyways?
It must be true.
No, I swear. I've seen that it says that if you listen to Christmas music earlier, those people are like, I don't even know the percentage amount happier people in life.
Well, it says playing Christmas music early is a reminder of your holiday obligations, such as hosting parties, buying presents. Employees at stores who hear the carols on repeat become irritated due to the mere exposure effect. At first, people gradually like a song more and more until they've crashed from hearing it too often. And one study found that when you hear Christmas songs along with Christmas scents in retail stores, you're more likely to spend more money. We have opposing views on this.
I mean, well, why don't we set the stage what this episode is, and then I'm going to acknowledge why I'm proud of you this year.
Well, this is our last episode of season 1.
Wow.
Crazy.
We did it.
We did it. I can't believe it. This felt like something we talked about at the kitchen table a few weeks ago.
I know.
And now here we are.
We labored in September. Right?
September 7th was our first episode.
This is a milestone. This is like when you put a baby on the mat with the months.
Yeah.
This is season 1 done.
Mm-hmm. It was a pretty great season. We did osteo, pelvic floor, postpartum depression. What else did we touch on?
Mom's individual stories, home birth, hospital birth, birthing center. So when we come back, Grace will be with us.
Yeah.
And we're going to get to hear your story.
Yeah. Crazy. New year, new baby.
Yeah. We just had Allie's baby sprinkle, and I guess December 24th. I'm guessing she's having a Christmas Eve baby.
That's your guess?
Yeah.
Well, my original due date was December 25th. And then with the ultrasound, it changed to December 17th. But, you know, I'm good with going to 42 weeks. So when the baby's ready, she's a-coming. There's no inducing happening here.
I'm happy because it took a winter baby to make you welcome the holiday spirit into your home so early. Who knew?
Look, it's not the Christmas decor and all that I dislike. It's the Christmas music that starts on Halloween Eve.
Okay, so let's get into it. Does it cause you stress?
It does. It just like triggers me in a way that like is irritating. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
Now that we're moms, holidays hit different.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
We're typically the ones planning everything now.
Yeah.
So if kids are in the car, Santa Claus brings your gift.
Obviously.
Gifts.
Many gifts. Do you stress over like planning, or like how does it work for you guys? Do you buy gifts, like one gift for everyone, or do you do a secret Santa, or what's kind of the game plan?
I mean, now because we have Marcus and he's the only child in the family, everything's kind of just centered around him. So the gifts among us have kind of dissipated.
Yeah.
And it's more just of a celebration, but we also, like you, we're Ukrainian, so we have Christmas twice.
Yeah.
So it's like we have we're celebrating for like 4 weeks.
Oh yeah. You know, when that movie came out, 4 Christmases, I'm like, oh, this
we're
is
so
new.
used to it.
been doing this my whole life.
We're so used to it. So all the gifts are for Marcus.
Yeah.
You guys?
Yeah, it's basically we do gifts for the kids, and then we do a Secret Santa just to alleviate
Alleviate the stress of
the
gift giving.
stress. Oh my, it's crazy because where does it end, right?
I know.
Oh, so yeah, the Secret Santa thing works very, very well for us.
So, I mean, we don't know when Grace is coming, but typically, what does the holidays look like for you now?
So typically on the 24th, we do with my husband's family. They're really big on the Christmas Eve celebration. And then we do the morning typically with my parents. My parents are divorced, so that morning would always get split up. So it's like a brunch and then a lunch and then, but it's kind of like everyone says what their plans are and whoever can make it can make it. And then we go into Ukrainian Christmas, which we split into the 6th and the 7th, which would be Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Again, one day is on my mom's side, the other day is with my dad's side. It's just weeks of celebrations and
New Year's.
Oh, and a New Year's in between. So yeah, but this year it's going to be a little bit different because Gracie is coming and we don't know when. But everyone is aware that she is en route in Santa's sleigh.
Delivery pending.
Delivery pending. So it's kind of hard for us to, I guess, make concrete plans as to where we will be. Obviously, everyone is super supportive and very flexible with us. My in-laws will be babysitting Isabel during the time. Worst case, they will take her to the holiday celebrations, and I'm either pushing or just have pushed, or I don't know. We'll see. Only time will tell.
Right. Because I'm going to ask you, how do you think you're going to feel having a baby during the holidays?
I think it's beautiful. It's the greatest gift of all. What more can you ask for?
I know.
It's crazy. Well, Marcus was born on Ukrainian Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So Merry Christmas.
Right? That's why I'm guessing yours is English Christmas Eve.
Why.
Let's make it a double duo over here.
You just want me part of your club.
Yeah. So you know what it's like when everyone else is celebrating, but it's also your child's birthday?
But you do a very good job at separating the two. You make your living room the Christmas room and then the dining room the birthday room.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because I don't know when to do it in the month. And then because we also have Ukrainian New Year's Eve after that. So people are going to what's called the Melanka. So it's just
big ball.
Yeah. So now that he's young and it's not like he's going to remember, I just combine the two.
Yeah. Yeah. I told Ellie, my husband, I said, even if she's born on the 25th, she's getting her own birthday party. I don't care if we have to take down the tree and then make it a floral Hawaiian theme. I don't care, but it's coming down.
That's the problem. All the Christmas decoration everywhere.
But now thinking of it, I mean, you're doing it the right way,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, crazy. So what's the plan for Marcus's birthday?
I don't even know yet because December, we literally go from my mom's turning 60 this year and she's the 22nd. So it's always her birthday right before the holidays. And then Christmas Eve, my parents have always hosted, and then my husband and I took it over. So we host Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, we go to my godmother's family that we've done every single year. And then we have New Year's, and then we have Marcus's birthday, and then Ukrainian Christmas. So.
And then it's July 2024.
Right? Right? I mean, he's into cars and he's into construction, and it's hard too. I can't do anything outside, so I'm so stuck to winter activities. And all the kids are different ages, so I haven't really thought that far in advance yet.
It's tough. And are there any traditions that you guys had as kids growing up that you're going to bring into your family today?
Yeah, well, Christmas Eve, my parents always, even though it was just the 5 of us, we always got so dressed up, as if we were going to the Oscars.
Oh my God, I love that.
And it was such a core memory of mine, Christmas Eve, just getting dolled up like that every single year. So Christmas Eve is really important to me. And so we've carried that on and we make sure to do it.
Do you put Marcus in a little tuxedo?
Well, I have his tuxedo now for my sister's wedding. So tux it up this year.
Oh yeah.
But bow tie and ties in the previous years.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you?
We never really did Christmas Eve. It was kind of like Santa's coming, so we're going to prepare the cookies and the milk, and we would all write like a little note to Santa. And I remember making scarves for Rudolph because I was very concerned the animals were cold. So I made my mom make scarves. Yeah, so we didn't really do much on Christmas Eve, but now we have the beautiful tradition with my in-laws and my husband's family, so that's fun. But the following morning, I remember obviously you're waking up super early because Santa came. Right. And I just remember my Santa, not my parents, Santa would put chocolates from our bedrooms down the stairs, like every step. And I have so many videos, probably a video a year, of me, my brother, my sister going down the steps, and we each pick up like a chocolate going down the stairs. And you look at the Christmas tree and it's full of gifts, because before that, like no one put gifts under the tree. It was empty. Right. And then you wake up Christmas morning and Santa came, and it was just, mountains and mountains of endless gifts for us. I thought like it was such a wonderful memory, and I'd love to like replicate that with our two girls. Right. So I got to start buying and wrapping.
You can do the chocolate down the stairs?
I want to do the chocolate down the stairs.
Oh, Isabel would be so lucky.
Yeah.
Well, because they're at an age now where they understand what's going on.
It's the first year she really does understand. She's 2 years and 3-4 months. And our first Christmas, it was actually just the three of us in Florida.
Right.
Because of COVID and everything, we didn't come back to Canada. So it was just like the three of us. We did our dinner and our brunch together, put her in a cute little outfit. But now it's going to be fun because she really understands what's happening. Do you find it gets a little overwhelming at a certain point? Like, do you guys get a lot of invites to other people's Christmas parties or events or...
I mean, I feel like it's hard, right? Because it's been this is going to be his third Christmas, and the first one you said was COVID. Like, I feel like I feel like now life has kind of gotten back to like, I don't remember the last time I was invited to a Christmas, like we have our usual events, but Christmas parties, not really. I feel like when he was newborn infant and like in his 1-year-old, I was really stressed because I was just so not flexible when it came to his sleep schedule, and I would not do anything to break it, regardless of whether it was a holiday or not. Like, that was most important to me, his sleep. Otherwise, it was going to be an unpleasant, like, I'm not even going to enjoy myself during the holidays.
No, I know.
But now with him being 2, I'm a little bit more flexible with how much sugar he's taking in and whether we're going to bed a little bit later. Do you know what I mean? Like, we can tough it out the next day now.
Yeah, it's tough for moms and all that, added pressure of getting out of your routine.
Especially if people don't get the routine.
Yeah.
If they've had kids 30 years ago, or even people who don't have children are just like, whatever, just bring them.
Yeah. Oh, the best is like, you come to our house, dinner's at 9 p.m. I'm like, not only is my kid asleep, I'm asleep by then too.
Right? And I mean, I'm sure there's people who do take their kids everywhere, and good for you. I wish my son was like that, but he needs a schedule.
Oh yeah, mine too.
He thrives on the schedule.
My daughter too. And it's so funny. Like, everyone kind of like rolls their eyes when I'm like, time to go. It's bedtime. And it's like 6 o'clock.
Right.
But, what they don't understand is that if you pull that kid out of that routine, even if it's for one night, you're struggling for a couple nights on your own and no one knows it.
Yeah.
But I guess it's okay to be a little flexible, but also keep certain boundaries, during the holidays in terms of sugar, sleep, and all the fun stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a winter person.
Yeah.
I adore the winter. We know this. I already had Marcus on skis last year, so I'm ready to...
We're not winter people. Well, this is actually going to be the first year we're not in Florida for the winter.
Right. Thank you, Grace.
So that's tough.
Grace is going to make you a winter lover.
Not sure about that. But you know what? It's okay, because at least I'll be kind of cooped up and doing the really hard part of the first 3 months, the breastfeeding, the sleepless nights. They'll be in the winter, so nothing's really going on. So
right, it gets depressing after New Year's, anyways.
Yeah, so I'll be in a dark, cold room.
Why will it be dark and why will it be cold?
Just for some reason, when I had Isabel, I just remember not seeing like daylight for like weeks. No?
Your walls are white. Rooms are pink. It could not be brighter.
I don't know.
And I will be here as soon as you give me the approval.
Listen, I'm sure you'll be peeking through those birthing windows.
I wish. Could we do this? Like somehow zoom me in?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I was, one thing I was really worried about was when I got my due date on the 25th was, are people going to be in a happy mood that I am taking them away from their friends and family during Christmas time?
You're talking about like midwives and...
Yeah. Well, first of all, the hospital, I knew if I gave birth in a hospital, everyone's angry. It's just like the whole environment is not fun there. So when I asked the midwife, I'm like, are you guys open on the 25th? Like, is someone going to be there to take care of me if I do come on the 25th? She's like, absolutely. It's the most beautiful gift and it's such a pleasure. And we're going to put Christmas lights up for you and everything. I was like, okay, I feel better. So I'm definitely more comfortable like in a birthing center during this holiday time versus a hospital and all the strikes that are going on right now. Not a place that I'd want to be delivering. So yeah, it's quite the month to come.
I feel like when we're closing in on a new year, you have to discuss like what is it? Like your peak and your pit? Is it your peak? Is that what it's called?
I guess.
You like your high and your low.
The highs of this year was starting our podcast, having Baby Grace. Baby Grace. It was a great year. I have nothing negative to really say about it, to be honest. You?
First of all, I can't even believe that the whole year's gone by.
I know.
I mean, definitely doing this with you. I mean, you and I are both, we have the most intense conversations when we get into these topics.
We do.
You know what I mean? So this was taking me out of my comfort zone was a challenge. And getting over the negative talk of being able to accomplish this with you, I think was like the hard part.
Yeah.
But like seeing the women reach out to us who've been impacted by this.
Yeah.
And that we're hopefully bringing positivity into some people's lives is high.
Yeah, big time. We've gotten so many beautiful messages.
I know.
Like some of them I read and I'm like, oh my God, I'm tearing up, and then, we just filmed an episode with Leanne that was so emotional and so raw and beautiful.
Yeah. No, and she literally just had the nicest things to say about her relationship with you.
It's, this podcast has really been like a beautiful gift, You
had 2 babies this year.
I had 2 babies this year. Yeah. Crazy.
So with no pun intended, do you want to wrap
up?
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Wrap up season 1 with a nice bow.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone who listened. We love you. Keep on listening. If you have any ideas and topics for us you want us to bring into like the new season, which will be starting, I think we'll be rebooting in January?
Like mid-January.
Yeah. We have a few episodes recorded for there that are really interesting. But yeah, if you have any ideas or topics you want us to go over, hit us up.
With the Christmas Carol, the future looks merry and bright.
Listen, I'm not the one to ask about Christmas carols, you know that.
Can we dissolve this podcast into Christmas music? Is that allowed?
No, it's not December yet, officially. Wrap it up, girl.
Well, this was another real and raw conversation.
Like and subscribe. We've been so hesitant to say that.
I know, right?
But guys, truthfully, the more you like and subscribe and give us a thumbs up and a 5-star, it helps other moms find our podcast, and we really appreciate it. We appreciate you. And happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. And we will see you in 2024. Bye-bye.